poop off the ground. Chicken poop, of course. Always the poop of choice at this house. Chicken poop on the concrete. So I'm just getting it off the concrete, literally. And on the grass, because, it's good for the grass. And I want to do some boxing, and they've pooped under the boxing bag. So I've got to clean up under the boxing bag, right? So that I can do some boxing. Otherwise, we get shit on our feet, basically. And anyway, it is day 65. Day 65. Crap. Day 65. I'm 75 hard. Can you believe it? Like, I'm literally 10 days away. This is my 10th day left of 75 hard. Can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. Really can't. So, it's another overcast day here. I don't know what is going on. What is going on in Queensland? Southeast Queensland specifically. Like, 2 days ago, nearly 40 degrees heat. 40 degrees. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, 40 degrees is dramatic because that's the car reading. And the car reading's never right? Because it's doing the road temperature. But it got up to about 36 degrees apparently. Pretty warm. Next day, literally like 12 hours later, my car was saying 20 degrees. So yeah, crazy. And I'm wearing a jumper this morning, a sweater, cardigan, jumper, jacket. I'm wearing a jacket. I haven't worn this jacket in ages. I woke up feeling a bit coolish. I was like, you know what? Before we warm up, because as soon as we start skipping and boxing, we will warm up. God, look at this chicken poop. It's huge. It's huge. It's like having dogs. Their poop is so big. Actually, where are the chickens? Chick. Where are you? Chick. Oh, they're in the backyard. Of course they are. They're in one of the... Okay, that poop is stuck on the ground. I mean, a little bit of poop's not going to hurt the house. But still, I just want to get it out of the way, right? Okay. And then we're going to do some skipping. So we're going to get skipping. Oh my God. Water that poop into the ground. There you go. Our track is clean. Unfortunately, our quail house is completely open now because quail is now buried in the backyard. All right. Okay. A little bit more poop here. Poop into the ground. All right. What's that? I think we got it. All right. Now, let's just move this out of the way, health and safety wise, so we don't trip over it when we're skipping or boxing. That'd be tragic, wouldn't it? Let's set up our tripod, right? Oh, actually, we normally just use our W40 as a tripod, but we can use a water bottle. Hi, Zachary. Hey, Santos Batitza. Oh, what an interesting name. Hey, Debbie Sue, how you going? Day 65, Debbie Sue. I'm just having a cup of my bone broth. It's crazy, Debbie Sue, crazy. How are you going today, mate? How is your day? Get our green juice ready. It's got the powder on the bottom there, so we need to shake it up. Shake it up. So I see something really interesting, Debbie Sue, today. I'm wearing a sweater, like a jacket, a jumper. It's crazy. It's quite cool here today. Crazy. And we're in spring here in Southeast Queensland, and it's been hot as balls, literally. Been ridiculously hot. And suddenly, we've got 2 days of cold. So, I thought I'd be good to myself and put a sweater on before I start exercising. It's very strange, isn't it? I know, it's weird. It feels weird. I had to go look for it. I was like, oh, I better go find something warm to put on. All right, let me just finish my bone broth. This is kind of my morning. I really enjoy this bone broth, I say. I don't make it, I buy it. A couple of months ago, I went to the Brisbane exhibition, the Brisbane show, and they had samples and I bought some. all I can say is samples work, right? When you sample things, you're like, oh, that tastes all right. And I bought it. Bone broth is really good for your bones, right? That's why I take it. It's like collagen. Collagen for your skin, your hair. Yeah, so it's really good. Anyway, welcome, guys. You're having a cup of tea. Excellent. I was watching a live the other day. You were drinking Sirloin tea. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Started with C. It's I'm sure it's an Indian tea. All right, water. All right, we're gonna do some boxing, guys, and we're gonna do yes. See, I did listen. I just can't say it right. Celine tea. You don't put sugar with that or milk, do you? Just show you how much rain. This is this is how this is how we measure the rain. How much rain it's been. And yeah, so it's been a fair bit of rain last couple of days. Yeah, I don't put sugar or milk in my tea either. All right, well, we'll start with some. Okay, guys, I always have to say this at the start. I am not a fitness channel, so don't subscribe. I am not a fitness channel or a health channel. Just sharing my experiences. I'm doing 75 hard, and I'm just sharing my experiences. So this is kind of like Hicksville in the backyard in southeast Queensland. I'm just going to do some skipping to warm up. But yeah, don't think you're going to get any tips from me, because that'd be really weird, because I'm not a professional anything. Hey Mike, how you going? I'm just sharing my experiences, right? So I always have to say that at the start. You know that, guys. But you know, if someone's new to this, I always say, like, my mum was watching me doing some squats and thought, oh, that'd be a great idea. And then my mum hurt herself doing squats. So moral of the story is, you know your fitness, check yourself. If you don't know yourself, then go to your doctor, right? And make sure, I'm going to do some skipping or, I don't know, boxing. Is that a good idea for my health? Because, if you have ailments, it will hurt. Anyway, I'll be back. Ah! 50. We're warm. We're literally warm. Okay, we can take this off now. Amazing how you warm up. Amazing. And the hair's just falling all over the place. Oh, who cares? Who really cares? I don't care. If you care, that's on you. Okay, guys. And how are you, Mike? What is going on with Mike? Mike was, hey, Paul. Hey, Paul, well, actually, I was about to say it's early for Paul, because I don't normally see Paul till after 8 o'clock. But the times have changed. It is actually 8:27 for Paul already in Victoria land, where it's only 7:27 in Queensland land for Dora. So, okay, stop talking, Dora. Paul, Mike's good. How is Paul? You're in the future kind of thing, right? All right. Let's do this. Paul, Mike, day 65. Woo-hoo. Oh, and I had some carbs last night, so I'm a little bit more hyper than normal. Yeah, carbs. And guys, I'm not on a carb-free diet or whatever that is. I just had to go through a 2-week period of no carbs and no sugar. And I tell you, I was being a little bit depleted. But I'm back, baby. She's back. Carbs are good. Find my mojo. Pants are falling. She's back. She's back. All good there? That's great. Paul, you're about to do your walk, I'm sure. Not that I was anywhere, right? It's just that, you know, I could noticeably see by having no carbs for 2 weeks that, yeah, I mean, carbs are supposed to be like a fuel, right? But I guess the point is healthy carbs, right? Again, I'm not teaching you here anything, guys. That's a very, very important thing. I'm not teaching you anything. Ugh. I'm inspiring you to check it out yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I had to wash all the poop off the ground, the concrete. The ground is all sticky and wet. I mean, it doesn't matter. It just makes a really interesting, like, squeaky noise. The things that amuse me. Okay, stop. Exercise, Dora. Exercise. Oh, I forgot to put the clock on. Let me just put a clock on. I always lose my phone. I am charging up my old phone that I just found. Oh, Paul, you're gonna love this. I'm charging up my old phone with a dead battery pack. So yeah, that's kind of, what time is it? 12, it's 12 minutes we're in. Okay, we probably started exercising, I don't know, let's go 5 minutes ago. So, oh God, what time is it? 7:38, 7:25. Okay, we started at 7:25. Hi Damien, how you going? Welcome to the chat. So guys, no judgment here. I mean, you can critique me if you like. I mean, I'm always up for critique, but you know, I'm not a professional, just saying. I'm not going to teach you anything. I just got to exercise. Got to get my heart rate up, right? I can't check my heart rate because I can't touch the thing. Okay, what's the heart rate? Heart rate is, oh, it says 97. I doubt that's right. That might have been the last time I actually did this. All right, 97. We've got to be over 85, right? Apparently, 85. That's the magic number. 91! Oh, cool. All right, stop talking. Let's go. Noticeably feel a little bit more energized, guys. So it's amazing what carbs can do, right? Has anyone tried the no carb diet thing? Is it even a thing? Like, really, I don't know, some people probably do it. Okay, stop talking. Let's go. I was just thinking also, because I'm starting to enjoy skipping again, which I'm about to go do again. Next month, as in November, the Heart Foundation here in Australia are having a skipping competition. No, not competition. Hey, Lavender. Hey, Dora, Sue, Mike, Paul, anyone else in the chat? And there's a new person, Damien. Lavender, how are you? Oh my God, we have all these Aussies in the house. We have Paul. Damien, where are you from? Lavender's in the house, she's Australian. We have Debbie Sue and we have Mike. Mike is from, well, he's from Colorado, Minnesota though, living. And Debbie Sue is from Virginia. So we have kind of the Americans and the Australians in the house today. Okay, we're back. Let's skip. How are you, Lavender? Oh, shit. 100. Woohoo! I was just saying that the Heart Foundation here in Australia have not a challenge, but like a challenge to yourself. Basically where, calm down, heart rate I bet you is high. What do you reckon my heart rate is, guys? It'll be high, it's got over 100, I bet you. Where you have to do 57 skips a day, the whole month of November, to raise awareness for heart health, healthy heart. I mean, obviously I'm exercising for health, right? But that's obviously connected to my heart, because like if your heart's not healthy, well, you're in trouble, right? But I don't want to be confusing, because obviously on my personal channels, I raise awareness for mental health a lot. So I don't want to be asking people for money. Like, guys, I don't do that on YouTube. Just calm down. I'm not asking for money. But on my personal life, I do obviously talk about mental health a lot, like what I talk to you guys about. We had a really good chat the other day about mental health and Lifeline. I'm just curious, guys, did anyone look up if there's any 1-800 numbers in other countries that you can call? Like in Australia, there's a 1-800 number here, and you can call Lifeline anytime that you're, feeling at all the need to call to someone professionally. And there'll be someone on the other side. Obviously, someone in our chat actually said that they had actually called. So that was, not beautiful, but, the serendipity of that, here I'm talking about a service that could help my future self or my future friends. I was even saying my future YouTube friends, right? And then someone in the chat actually said they've actually rang up Lifeline. So I thought that was a bittersweet moment, right? Because it actually works. But yeah, I don't want to be confusing, because, okay, so Debbie Sue's we have a 1-800 number here too. Perfect. Is that all around America, or is it just in Virginia? That's really good to know. Really good to know. Lavender, you got here. I'm traveling around the world with my family in a caravan. Where are you? Like, since how, like, what is the deal? Like, yeah, that's new. Last time we heard you had broken your leg, Lavender. So now you're traveling? All over the United States. Okay, perfect. Okay, I forgot to check my heart rate. Funny that, hey? 108. Okay, stop talking, keep walking. Punching. Actually, they run commercials. Hey, that's great. I mean, they should, right? I mean, all that money that we raised for those companies. Like, I know Lifeline, they run commercials. Actually, do they run commercials? Actually, I don't know. I don't watch TV, so I don't really know. But I know I see on social media, they do a lot of social media stuff. And obviously, I talked about at hotspots, they have big signs that say you're loved, which is so beautiful, right? Well, ring this number if you ever don't feel loved, which I think is amazing. Amazing, amazing. I'm alive. I'm alive. Day 65. So Lavender, you're in the US. You were on Susan's live yesterday. So was LaRose. Okay, we were there. It was a good live, actually. It was really good to see. I loved Susan feeding the cows. The cows were so cute. You don't often see that, right? All right, let's do this sucker. Let's work the triceps. Again, guys, I am not a professional. Please don't judge me. Not that I care. If you judge me, I don't care. That's on you judging me. I don't care. But don't learn anything from me. Google stuff. I have someone that helps me with all this stuff. So, yeah. They will critique me and pick on me. That's okay. Oh. Whew. Slow and steady, right? Slow and steady. I should be counting, but I'm not. Can someone count for me? Oh, okay. Starting to hurt. Okay, keep on going. Oh, no, I can't keep on going. Keep shining bright. Oh, I was on Susan. Rose, keep shining bright. Oh, you know what? I think we should all shine, right? I think that we all have our special skills and it's up to us to, show the world. I mean, it doesn't have to be on YouTube, that's for sure. It could be anywhere, like to your friends, your family, to yourself. I think that's probably the most important thing, right? To ourselves. Shine bright to ourselves, because who cares what other people think if we don't feel that ourselves. I've literally this morning reading some more of my book. I'm really loving my book, guys. I'm nearly finished. Oh my God. I've nearly finished book number 4. Pumped, right? Love, love, love reading. Hey, stop talking. Okay. 1. Let's do it in Indonesian because that's even make it harder. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. I don't know if I got that right, guys. I always stuff up number 9. I don't know why I keep on stuffing up number 9. My head's full of too much shit. I have Spanish going through my head. English is hard enough to understand, right? That's my first language. And then Bahasa was my second language. And then obviously I went and lived in Mexico, so that filled my brain up. And also when I was in school, I learned French. So let me see if I can count to 10 in French. Let's do that, okay? Let's be bold. Bye, Lavender. See you, Lavender. I have to go help my mum. Okay, with sewing. Cool. Okay, let's try French. Does anyone know French? Let's help me. I only know grade 8 French, guys, so it's not great. All right. Oh, yeah, got it. Ready? Un, deux, trois, quatre, something. Oh, frig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't know. I'm crap. Okay, let's just count to 10 in English, Dora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it hurts. 9. All right, one more. 10. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Okay. Now let's do some skipping after that. That's really going to hurt the arms. Hey, so guys, there's a new series just only this week happening. I'm doing it at my nighttime. which will be people in the Northern Hemisphere's mornings. It's making my Day of the Dead altar. So in Espanol, I'm making an ofrenda, which is a Dias de los Muertos ofrenda. So I'm making a Day of the Dead altar to honour really my father and other people that I love dearly in my family and friends that have passed away. So it's a way of honouring them. The Day of the Dead is November 1 and November 2. So November 1 is for the children, the niños. I haven't lost any children, so I don't really celebrate that, but we still put the altar up. And November 2 is for the adults. So yeah, I'm taking you on that journey with me. There's part 2 on my live channel. I should probably start a Day of the Dead playlist. So there's Day of the Dead 1 and 2, part 1, part 2, and then there's the Day of the Dead that I made it last year. I'm going to watch your last video tonight. Excellent. Yeah, perfect. I think you'll like it because you're really starting to come together. You saw the first one, how I just kind of came up with the idea and like started taking it apart and then putting it together again. So it's really starting to look quite nice actually. I'm really happy with it. But there's a few bits and pieces I need to do. Okay, stop talking. Let's go. I'm really loving skipping, guys, at the moment. I don't know what it is, but I'm really, really liking skipping. Okay. Okay. Keep going, Dora, keep going. You're not here for talking. You're here for heading and getting the heart rate up. 89. I thought we were a little bit higher than that, but anyway, stop talking. Oh yeah. Also looking for a question, guys. Haven't asked a question for a couple of days actually. I am working on 2 questions that I've answered. One of them's Paul's question actually, and another question is from Alison. So yeah, stay tuned. They will be coming out sooner or later when I actually edit them. So yeah, looking for another question, guys. So a question that I can answer in 10 minutes around about Dora, my alter ego, about some of the adventures I've had, about one of the adventures I've had that you've seen. Maybe you want to ask some questions about one of those adventures. Yeah, get creative. Had some really great questions and I have a whole stockpile, but I keep on forgetting to ask every time I do a live, asking for a question. Thank you, please. Thank you ahead of time. I mean, a really good thing, right, about the 75 hard has been that I have lost some weight. So my pants are falling down. So let me just adjust myself while I adjust my pants because they're falling down. Hey, which is not a bad thing, but I don't want to buy brand new clothes, guys. Just saying, because I'm a cheapskate. Let's drink this. Okay, we've drank 1 litre already this morning, which is about nearly 8 o'clock. It's not a lot. All right. We have to get serious. Let's go. Can I just say, don't do that, because if you don't do it right and hit the right spot, you hurt yourself. All right. So looking for a question, guys, but in all my exercise videos, I am going to do squats. And we're going to ramp it up today. We're going to do the squat with this sucker, 10 kilos. And yeah, so I'm going to do 63 squats to represent the 63 people that have passed away in 1 week here in Australia. So that's a really bad stat. I'm sure it's growing. That stat is quite an old stat for about 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know what the stat is now. I should look it up. But Lifeline have a challenge. So Lifeline is the 1-800 number that I highly support, that one of our friends in our community has reached out to call. And they do a helpline, and they do a challenge where basically you do 63 squats a month, 63 squats a day to represent the 63 people that pass away through suicide. Obviously one of them was my friend Esther, and she is obviously on my Day of the Dead altar, and I talk a lot about her in my process. So yeah, let's stop talking. Let's do our squats, right? 63 squats, and then we're going to talk about it a bit. 1, oh God. 2, it's a bit hard, it's bulky, man. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Can I just say, the extra weight, because this is 10 kilos, you can feel it on your knees when you're doing squats. You can really feel it. I'm trying to lose in my process, not maybe the 75 hard, but I would like to lose 10 kilos to get to a certain weight, so that helps my bones, like my knees specifically. Less weight on my body will help my knees a lot better. So that's another reason why, I'm obviously trying to get myself fit. 75 hard is not just to lose weight, guys. It's about the whole mental process. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew, that's hard. Honestly, carrying extra 10 kilos, crap. I think through this 75 hard, if I did the maths, I've lost about 5 kilos already. So half of this I've lost. So this should be a lot easier, right? So, but yeah. Okay, just stop talking. Let's just keep going. 21, 22, 23, 22, 23, I can't count. 25, I can't count. 24. 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm gonna put this down, guys, it's hurting. If you hurt yourself, no pain, no gain, right? But sometimes if you hurt something of particular, like I've got a sore knee, I don't want to hurt that, right? Then that stuffs up my whole everything, right? So be good to yourself. Okay, what's up to 30? 31, 32, oh, heaps easier. 31, oh, crap, I can't count. Stop talking. can't remember where I'm up to. I think I'm up to 50. Doesn't matter if we do more. 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So I do 63 squats to represent the 63 people here in Australia that basically decide they don't want to be here anymore. That stat is a lot. That's 9 people a day. That's why a couple of months, or maybe a month and a half ago, I did a walk with my friend Mark, which is Esther's husband, or should I say Esther's widow, because she obviously committed suicide. So she's one of those stats. I'm sure you guys have a friend that is part of that stat. Maybe not here in Australia, but maybe in your own country. Any stat is too much, right? Not when there could be things that we could do. I mean, I don't know particularly what I could have done, but at the same time, we're not equipped, right? No one knows what to do when a friend is in crisis. And I guess the biggest thing that I've learnt is that, is to listen. Sometimes people don't want a solution. They want someone to listen. And in the world of everyone's so busy being busy, and I'm completely to blame. I'm always busy. Some of my friends ring me and text me and say, "Hey, can I book you in for a chat?" That's how my life is at the moment. And then I'm like, okay, right, I can book you in at that time. And then when I'm driving to where I'm doing something, I can talk to that person. And it's not about giving them advice. It's just having a catch up, right? And sometimes that's what you have to do, right? And my friends sometimes say to me, "Oh, I don't know if you're going to be busy." I'm like, just call me. I'll either answer or I don't, and I'll ring you back, right? So I'm not one of these people that if I want to talk to someone, I don't go, "Oh my God, will they be free? Are they available? Will they answer? Oh, they might be too busy." I just ring. Pick up the phone. "Hey, how are you?" They're going to answer or they're not going to answer. And they'll just leave a message, right? Or they'll get a missed call that say that I called them. And don't be precious to say, "Oh my God, they haven't rang me back. Oh my God, it's been 2 days. They haven't called me back." I just talked to you about last week how I was being a little bit precious about how I had messaged a girlfriend of mine who I was feeling a little bit weird because I have been neglecting my friends lately because of the 75 hard. And I left a message to one of my best girlfriends saying, "Hey, still doing 75 hard, going well. I'm going to catch up really soon." And I didn't hear from her. And I was feeling a little bit I haven't even heard from her. I've been ignoring my friends, not ignoring them purposely, but I've been concentrating on me with the 75 hard, that I've been feeling really man, is this, I was in a moment, okay? I was the 75 hard is taking over my life. Is it even worth it? Is it even worth it that my friends don't even know that I love them, right? And I was even saying in the live, I remember saying this to Debbie Sue, that I haven't even heard from that friend, and I feel horribly I've really pissed her off. You know what? A couple of days later, I checked my phone. She'd responded literally straight after I sent a voice note. She voice noted me back. And you know what she said? "Hey, doll, I know you're doing the 75 hard. I'm so proud of you. I will catch you when you're finished." So sometimes we build things up in our heads and, they don't even exist, right? I mean, I thought she didn't even respond and she had responded. That's how, crap. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, guys, don't be precious if someone doesn't return your call. Ring them back. They maybe have something going on, right? No one knows what's going on with me, right? I might be telling you that I'm doing 75 hard, but that's not part of your life. You don't care. You're living your best life, right? So how would you remember that I'm doing 75 hard? You know what I'm saying? It's about, it's about us. So take the personal out and, everyone's on their own agenda, right? Everyone's living their best life. Everyone's busy being busy. Everyone's working on a different operating system to us. See Paul? See, Paul's on a different operating system. He's about to go for a walk. See, Paul? And, I think we just need to take the pressure off ourselves. Okay, stop talking. Let's keep on going. But you know what I'm trying to say, guys? Don't be so hard on ourselves. And especially don't judge our friends. Just because they didn't call us back doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means that they've forgotten that you called. And I'd be guilty of that. Many times my friends call and I've forgotten to call them back. But they call me back because they know that I'm not like that. And I purposely say, hey, like even on voice notes, I say to my friends, hey, sorry, I know there's a whole lot of voice notes there. I haven't got time to listen to them at the moment, but I'll get back to you. And they're okay with that. And they say the same thing to me. Hey, I know you've got a lot of voice notes that you've sent me, just a bit busy at the moment. I'll get up to catch up to you later. Cool. Just because you send a voice note or a text or call them doesn't mean you need to call that person back immediately. No. Think about also, unfortunately, the stats. There's a lot of young people in the group of people that we're talking about now that unfortunately, decide they don't want to be here anymore because of that kind of point, I guess, that, they feel unloved. They're not the popular kid at school. They're awkward. Like I was that awkward kid. I was tall, lanky, half Asian. I mean, we are racist as all fuck here in Australia, guys. I was called many things. I'm not even gonna talk to them about them, but even some of my friends used to call me really insulting things. I really should probably bring that up to them one day. Some of these people are not my really close friends, mind you. They would never do that. But some of my acquaintances have called me really terrible things, and they think it's cool because they think it's hip to give the Asian girl some kind of you know what I'm trying to say. Like there's words that people call Asian people, and then they're not nice. And I'm half Asian, so it's very confusing. Yeah, it's not cool, Debbie Sue. Okay, I'll be back on that topic in a second. Okay, but I've really got to be in my bonnet about it because young people are so impressionable, right? I have also a weird name, right? So, and it gets me because I was able to deal with it, but I'm thick-skinned. But I might not have been, and I could have went down a completely different rabbit hole, right? And there's many kids that are getting picked on, and they don't even have weird names. They're not even half Asian. They're just white Australian kids with normal names like Sue and Jason, and they're still getting picked on. So you can't win, right? So you can be an awkward girl like Dora, and then you can be a normal person and you still get picked on. People are bullies, and the people that are saying those words they've got the ones with the issues. It's not us. It's really sad because they push it back on us, and that's the saddest thing. And, it's not even, hey, Charlie, how you going? But even if you are thick-skinned, it's not right. Oh, completely, it's not right. And that's right, it's not right. But, it's even in our community, Debbie Sue. There's sometimes a bit of bitching and carrying on. I stay out of it, but I do hear the niggles. I just don't get involved in it. I don't want to be involved in it. But, there are people that are generally a little bit bullying, and that's their personality. And maybe they don't mean to be bullying, but it comes off bullying, and that's sad. And again, it's sometimes also the other person's perception too. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that if we can become a little bit less judgy, like some people, they say things and they don't mean it. Like we perceive things in a different way. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like if we can not perceive things so personally, then that person that sounds a bit judgy and a bit bullying, maybe he's not really being bullying. They just had a hard day, or maybe they're having a hard life. There's something going on in their personal life that makes them a little bit aggressive and just come across that way. And that, if we're a little bit more personal, like as a little bit more, I don't know, emotional. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think what you know what I'm trying to say, Debbie Sue. There are people that, sometimes I'll tell you a story that I can come across like that sometimes. And, I was dealing with some stuff at home. My dad was dying. So I did come across, short, aggressive, and I didn't tell anyone at my job that was going on because I didn't want my personal life to be told in my workplace. And I came across like that because I was short. I didn't want to get involved in the politics at work. I would just say, hey, that's not my circus, right? They would try to come to me about, people bitching and carrying on. I'm like, not my circus. And because I was like, not my circus, not my problem, that sounded like I was arrogant. So I was earmarked as being a bit arrogant in my job. Me arrogant? Oh, I don't know. But you know what? There was reasons behind it, right? Because, yeah, my dad was dying. So I was short. I didn't want to deal with the politics. I was coming to work to do my job, and I simply didn't want to be part of the politics. Yes, you never know what people are going through, but still doesn't give them an excuse. Oh no, it doesn't. Definitely doesn't give them an excuse. But what I'm trying to say is that maybe we wouldn't take it so personally. Like, for example, me saying, "Hey, not my circus," and maybe I said it in a really grumpy way. Not my circus. Got no time. See ya. And maybe that pissed them off. But if they thought to themselves, oh, that's a bit weird. Why did Mutiara, because that's my real name, right? Why did Mutiara, that was a bit weird. I hope she's okay. And just let it go, right? But we're not like that. Even myself, I'm learning to be not like that. So anyway, let's keep on going back. Hey, more so kind of airing the story that if we can be a little bit more less judgy and less take it so personally, then maybe things might not be so, they might not affect us so much. Like sticks and stones will break our bones, but names will never hurt us. And I know what you're saying, like those names are not right. Some of the names I was called because of half Asian, well, they weren't calling me half Asian, they were calling me Asian, right? There's words. It's not right. And probably back when I was 16, it really did take offense. Now it doesn't take offense. I'm like, that's on you, right? I actually like being half Asian. I get the best of both worlds. I'm tall. You saw my mum, she's short, right? If I was Asian, I'd be really short. So I love being that I'm half Western, right? But I also love my Indonesian side. I actually think that I like having olive skin. I like these eyes, right? It took me a long time to actually appreciate these eyes. Yes, they're Asian eyes. Fucking big deal. They're just eyes. But you know what? They're my eyes. And I've seen some fucking amazing things out of these eyes. And those people calling me weird things about my eyes, I go, okay. But you know what? It's on them, right? Because what have they seen out of their eyes? I don't know. Maybe they see completely different things that I see. So I don't give it a thought. I mean, sometimes it does sting. Okay, we need to skip. We need to warm up. Keep on going. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. And I'm sure even for Charlie, I don't know Canada's situation, but I'm sure Canada's a little bit like Australia. We're a very multicultural country, same with Canada, Charlie, you're Canadian, you've been living in Canada for 25 years, you are Canadian, right? But, you were born in a different country. And I'm sure you also deal with some racism. It's not right. It's definitely not right. I absolutely can't stand racism. I think it's disgusting. I think our skin's all, our blood's all the same. And, sounds really graphic, but we all shit and it all stinks. So, we should never shit on other people just because of their colour skin or the way they look. It's crap. I think it's really disgusting. And, if you make those comments, and I know there's trolls in these chats too, and I laugh at them. I think, I don't care. You're an idiot. Yeah, just go away, you idiot kind of thing. tell you, my arms are sore, really sore. Okay, I've nearly done, oh crap, I don't know. I think we're 8:15. 8:15, I've got 5 minutes, guys. But you know the funny thing is, right? Maddie, hello Maddie, how you going? So, okay. Charlie's got today's world's horrible and kind. Yeah, sorry, today's word is humble and kind. Oh my God. That's great, humble and kind. I think if we could all be more humble and kind, honestly, and I think even myself, I could be more humble and more kind. So I think we're all working on that, right? How are you, Maddie? I've got no duck socks on today. Okay, we've got 5 minutes. What can we do? Let's go back to these tricep things. Maddie, yell at me, okay? Come on, Maddie. I know you like yelling at me about this. Come on, Maddie. Give me some Maddie boot camp. Ready, Maddie? I just got home from school. I have surgery soon. Oh, crap. That's not good. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, crap. Okay, stop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. What's another one I can do? That's not right. Give me another exercise, guys. Squats. You tell me squats. I knew you were going to say that. We tried that before. It's hard. Okay. Just for you, Maddie. Right? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 kilos is heavy. 20. Okay, guys, I need a question too. One question for my 10-minute videos. Can please someone give me a question? You're definitely going to hate me tomorrow. I'm sure I'm going to hate you tomorrow. Okay. Whoa, I don't think that's right. This thing's a bit weird. Okay, I can't do that. It's too heavy. I need a lighter one. Okay, I've got a lighter one. Hold on. We have a 5 kilo. That will be better. Matt! Hello, Matt. How are you, Matt? See you, Charlie. Have a good afternoon. Oh, skull crushers, right? Am I doing this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You said 20. I need to do another 10. Hey guys, I need a question, please. Hey Justin, how you going? Hey, are you working? I don't know. Actually, no. Are you working today, Justin? So Justin is my fellow Australian. He's from Queensland. Woohoo! Do you go for the Broncos, Justin, or are you go for the Redcliffe Dolphins? I need another bottle. Do you follow football? Jim, how you going? God, it's like I live on here, don't I? Last night I was doing like the Day of the Dead altar. Today I'm like, got to do another 10 of these. Hey guys, I need a question. I need a question that I can answer in 10 minutes, not on my live, that I will videotape and then I'll upload as a long form video. So I need a question, guys. The last question was, what's your craziest adventure you've ever had? And I answered it in 10 minutes. And it's a crazy question. Sorry, it's a crazy answer that I answered. It was given to me by Kathleen's Place. I need another question, guys. So come on. So Justin goes the Broncos, Cowboys, and then the Dolphins. Okay. You'd be pretty proud about the Broncos this year. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Maddie, I'm already hating you. That hurt. Okay. So guys, what's your what? I can't believe I ate. Oh, that's a good question. Okay, let's screenshot that. Okay. Where do you want to go next? Craziest thing you've done. Craziest thing we have done. No. Okay, so Jim, I've got a new segment called, so after I do when I'm doing a live, I'm asking a question for you guys. So like, for example, Debbie Sue's just asked here, what's your, I can't believe I ate that story? I'm not going to answer that now. I'm going to answer that in a 10-minute video that I'll film privately, and then I'll upload on my YouTube channel as a long form video, but it'll only go for like 10 or 12 minutes. So basically it's helping me get back into my long form video form. So I've been doing a lot of lives. I love doing lives, guys, but I love long form videos. I have lots of videos I need to edit from, like when I was in Ibiza last year, when I went to Taiwan last year, when I went to Indonesia this year, when I went to Samoa, when I went to Europe this year. So all this stuff, and all the stuff that I do at home in Australia, like Australia's an amazing place. I've done lots of adventures here too. So there's 4 already in my Dora files, 4 different questions that have been asked of the community. So that's why I keep on asking you guys for questions, and I'm stockpiling them. Where do you want to go next? So Matt Scott, craziest thing I've ever done. You can answer that yourself though, Jim. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? Yep, so Jim, give me a question and I'll answer it, and then I tag you in it saying that, Jimbo gave me this question, and, shout out your channel. Not that, I've got a huge channel to shout you out with, but, it's nice for our community to get to know people. So yeah. What's your biggest regret? Ooh, okay. Getting deep, Maddie. What's your biggest regret? Okay, did I miss a question? Okay, any other? Okay, Jim's got here, most dangerous place you've been to. Ooh, I like that question. Guppy, my brother. Guppy, silly suit. Most dangerous place I've ever been to. God, I love that question. So Guppy, I don't really know you, but you're obviously friends with Jimmy. Most dangerous place you've been to. I love that bathroom question. Oh my God. So a lot of people that subscribe to me know that there's always a funny toilet story. But most dangerous bathroom I've ever been to. Shit, that's a good question. Love that. So Guppy Gilly Suit, do I subscribe to you? Do I know you? Could you do me a favor? Because I'm trying to answer questions that I've already known you a little bit. So could you go to one of my long form videos and put a comment so I can come back and check your channel out? Are you a content creator? And you don't have to be a content creator. Some people that subscribe to me aren't content creators, but I'd be like to know that you're a real person. Okay, just saying. Love that question, and I will answer that question. Most dangerous place I've been to. I love that question too, Jim. Okay, so Guppy's a friend of yours, Jim. Okay, cool. Have you ever been in a car accident? If you have, tell why. Oh, good question. Okay. All right. I've been overseas. So I've been overseas, Bribie Island, Straddie, South and North, Moreton Island, Fraser Island. Hey, and they are all overseas. They are definitely overseas. So guys, Justin's talking about islands just off Queensland here in Australia. Guppy is real as it gets. Right. Okay, guys, I've been here before. I will comment. I'm just not a content creator. I'm a channel support, and I'll do a bit of comedian. Okay, cool. Well, look, as I said, I didn't really know you, So if you please just put it, even it's okay that you're not a content creator, but it's just that so I know who you are, because it's nice to touch base. Like if I answer a question by someone, I want to make sure that I actually know them, kind of thing. Obviously, I know Jim, he's a good guy, he's vouching for you, but still I'd like to know who you are. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm finishing up the live now anyway. So please just, yeah, go like my live, please, everyone. I've got 10 likes. Cheers. Thanks, guys. But yeah, if you could just, Guppy, what's your real name? Is your name Guppy? Is Guppy your real name? Please keep it fun and lighthearted. I'm a mad bugger, aren't I? Okay, guys. Jeffrey Payne. Okay. All right. Well, we don't use last names, but just so I know your name, Jeffrey. Got to eat dinner. Have a nice. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Jeffrey. Thanks, Justin. Thanks. I think that Maddie. See you, Maddie. Have fun. I'm going to go to surgery soon. I'm sorry that you're going to surgery soon. Debbie Sue, always really good to see you. Enjoy the video, Debbie Sue. I'd love to know your feedback on how it's good looking. I will come back later on today with part 3 of the Day of the Dead altar. It is Wednesday here in Australia, so I may or may not be going platypus chasing. I don't know. I just don't have the time, guys. I can't do everything. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for being here. If I haven't given you a shout out today, I'm sorry. I sometimes forget. Okay, Paul was here before too. See you guys. Thank you for supporting my day 65 exercise. See you guys. Bye.